Christians coming together would be a great thing because we Christians talk about Jesus Christ.
And do you think this is a new era that we're seeing?
It is indeed, and it will be fascinating for the young ones coming behind us.
Thank you.
Say the first time.
Daniel, why do you think so many people have done this?
I think that people have got up early in the morning, 3 o'clock I got up to get on a coach in London, travelled halfway across the country because they believe God exists, because they've had an experience of God in their lives, not because someone's told them.
Name, please?
I'm Bernadette Hayward.
And you are pregnant, Bernadette?
I am, yes, with my 12th child.
And you look far too young to have had 11 children.
They keep me young, I'm fit.
And how do you feel about being here today?
Oh, it's fantastic. All my children went yesterday to Hyde Park and some of them went to Glasgow as well. But we've left them behind today. Me and my husband have come.
What do you think this says about faith in Britain today?
I think it says it's alive and well, despite what all the critics have said over the course of the visit. I think we can see with the crowds, especially the crowds yesterday following the Pope and his Popeville were amazing.
What will you call your baby?
Well, there's been suggestions John Henry or Henry John, we'll see.
Is it definitely a boy?
It's definitely a boy, yes.
Are all your others called after saints?
They are, yes.
Tell me a few names.
There's Francesca, Maximilian, Xavier, Raphael, Zachary, Joachim.
Thank you very much.
It's okay.
But what we have in common is so much more hugely important and greater than what divides us.
So how do we use his example then to help find that unity among faith today, among Christianity today?
We read him and we work at the issues today and we seek to work at them, I hope, together. As Christopher's just said, there's undoubtedly there are major issues between our churches.
Yes.
And I think we need to look both at those major issues, and none of us have yet seen how they are to be overcome. But we also need to look at the reality that these last 3 days made clear, which is of a very substantial relationships of friendship and mutual respect and appreciation, which are not only there at the level of Pope and Archbishop and Bishop to Bishop, sitting together, talking together, praying together. We've had days of recollection together and meetings together, but they're also kind of on the ground in our diocese. And for all of that, Newman's thinking through many of the issues which lie at the back of what the Pope and the Archbishop have been saying is of real importance, which is why we're participants in today's celebration of Newman.
Vocations.
I think it's going to result in a much greater sense of that beautiful phrase of Newman, which the Pope quoted last night. God has created you to do some definite service. And I think that will be a wonderful phrase, especially for the young to take away, that everybody's created for some definite service, and in that sense there'll be an increase in vocations.
It has been the most extraordinarily successful visit, hasn't it?
The success of the visit has, I think, taken everybody by surprise, although possibly the one person it hasn't taken by surprise is the Holy Father, because he, on the plane coming over, said to the journalists, when I went to Paris, they said France was the most anti-clerical country in the world. When I went to Czech Republic, they said that Czech Republic is the most irreligious country in the world, and so he said, I approach this trip with courage and joy, and I think he's the one person who got it right.